Would you look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, welcoming you back to another LEGO review video. I could have done this review several days ago, but I've mostly been trying to wait out for another set to arrive, and I wanted to build it, but it doesn't look like much of a possibility now. I ordered the set back in May, it never showed up. I am pretty, well, according to the tracker, it got stuck in Itasca, Illinois, which Illinois me. Anyway, I'm sorry, that was a terrible pun. Yeah, this is a LEGO review video, and I have other sets that I've yet to build, but I'm saving those later. Yeah. I don't know what to really say. This one over here is the StarScavenger. It's neat. Like, the back opens up. Oh, come on. A little hard to do with only one hand. See, back opens up. This little thing pops out. So, it's neat. I'll give it that. It's unique. I mean, it's from the Freemaker Adventures, which I never watched, but I know it's like, it was a Star Wars TV show specifically done with LEGO, so yeah, it makes sense. It's rather unique in terms of design. Just bought it because it's a unique Star Wars ship. I don't care about the figures or really the ship itself, but it's a unique ship in the Star Wars universe. Over here we have the Duel on Mustafar, which is a very recent set. I like it. I'm gonna be using it in the comic that I've been doing, which is another reason why I haven't done a LEGO review recently, because this table's been taken up by all the stuff I'm doing with the comic, so I had to clean off the table before I got to that today. And here we have the Twilight, which is a set that I'm so happy to have now in my collection. That thing just, it looks awesome. It's exactly how you would expect it, and it's huge for what it is. And I got a really good deal on it. Same thing with the Wookie Catamaran, set from 2005, officially making it the oldest LEGO Star Wars set in my collection. Also, the light-up lightsaber does in fact still work, which is neat. Got it like for a good, I got it in box, unbuilt, all that good stuff. A good $30-$50 cheaper than the cheapest price online for it. I found it at this store near my house that sells collector's items. Jabba's Sail Barge. I actually had this at the time I did my last LEGO review video, but of course I didn't talk about it at all because, well, it was Star Wars, and last video was Lord of the Rings, which probably makes you wonder why this set is sitting here. Well, I found it at that same store on the same day as I picked up the Wookie Catamaran. So, yeah, yeah. I picked up that one because, well, it's such a good little Lord of the Rings set. I really like it, especially the other face thing for Lady Galadriel, which and also the cape of Lady Galadriel. That's really nice. Let me try and I have an idea. Anyways, yeah. And then we have a bunch of other figures. This figure also from that same store. Just because. Darth Revan, the final Sith Lord that I required for my Lego Star Wars collection. Couple of protocol droids. I ordered an extra Shaggy just so I could place his head on a Obi-Wan Padawan body. Because that way I have Shaggy, the Jedi. Shore Trooper, C-3PO with the red arm, DJ Codebreaker, and another one of the General guys, who was actually a gift given to me by the person who I bought the sail barge off of. Gave me the General absolutely free. So I'm not complaining about that at all. Yeah, so... And I really like all these sets for their figures selection. Well, all but... And even that one. Most of these sets were bought because, well, minifigures. Now, I'm just gonna... There's the other face of Lady Galadriel. That is just such an awesome thing, and it's such a cool little set with 3 really great figures. Of course, being Elrond, the Witch King, and Galadriel. But yes, now I probably won't be getting any Lord of the Rings sets for a long time, especially with the new Star Wars wave, kind of out in stores. Well, at least it will be soon. So yeah, and now I have an extra Rotto and Jabba the Hutt, which is interesting. Yeah. But yeah, this hobby of mine is starting to be quite costly to our finances. Basically, I'm running out of money. At least work is starting to pick up again. And hopefully, eventually, the family company reopens. But, it's not a family company per se. Well, it is technically labeled as such, but it's not. It's just the fact that we own an oil drilling rig out in the middle of nowhere, and it had to shut down because no one has been buying oil. So there's a high chance that the oil well will never reopen, and I'll go bankrupt. I'm never going to financially recover from these decisions I've made. Anyways, yes, I am very happy with my collection and want to see it continue to grow. I have only very few sets remaining that I want to get. I mean, it's around 50 sets that are on my list. And then, of course, with each new time they release new sets, that list gets expanded on. And yeah, my job can usually gets me enough money where I can buy each new wave. It's going back and buying the older sets that is financially ruining me. But I'll continue to buy them because I love Lego and I love building all these sets. And the Wookie Catamaran, gotta be one of the greatest, it's just so interesting. You can feel the difference in the plastic, especially on the minifigures. I don't know how to describe it. Like the Twilight and Jabba's sail barge, despite being years apart, you don't feel a difference, but there's actually a difference in the feeling of the Lego pieces. I don't know. And every time I open a set, I just get this feeling of, I don't know how to describe it. But yeah. I know I have an addiction, that this is a problem. But I love building all these sets. They help me feel happy. Happiness is such a rare feeling these days, eh? Yeah, I don't know really what more to go into detail about each set. The cockpit in there is kind of cool. The way that Jabba's sail barge opens up and you can pop off the back paneling, and there's a cannon at the front. You can even take off the top. I don't think I really showed the cannon very well, so see. The Wookie Catamaran is very, very few really cool details on it. The Twilight, though, all of its little compartments and everything are really cool, and the way that the front part comes off by pulling on this little thing, it's not really working very well. But yeah, you set all the figures up in there, and then the side paneling comes off. Oh, pops up so you can put a figure in there, and then the back also the back also has like a whole thing to it. I am not kidding when I say that these are some of the coolest sets that I've ever had. I just enjoy all of this stuff. But yeah, I pretty much showed you everything there is to show with the StarScavenger. Duel on Mustafar doesn't really have much in the way of anything. So, yeah, that is pretty much all I can do for this review of Lego, which can't be said as completely Star Wars, because, well, this guy for my Indiana Jones figure collection, I'm pretty sure this is Indiana Jones figure, it looks like it, and these few characters to add to my Lord of the Rings collection. I'm sorry there wasn't a gameplay video today. I just didn't have the energy to. Especially after picking up a new set. You know what? That's how I'll end off today, by showing you two sets that I've yet to build. The Jakku Quad Jumper. I've had this one for a while. I'm waiting until, guess realistically I should call him my nephew, arrives. I don't know what to consider him. He's a big fan of Lego as well. I've never actually met him before. But yeah, him and his mother are on their way to visit me and my mom for a while. So I have Lego for us to build together so that we can have some fun. But yeah, I am still buying Lego. The set that is yet to arrive that probably got lost during shipping at some point was Palpatine's arrest. And if I had that, I could say that there would be only one Jedi figure that I do not have a single variant of, which is Coleman Trebor. And I guess, since this is mostly Star Wars, I should talk about Star Wars news. I guess, considering what has been recently being said about Star Wars, I should probably pick up the sets based on the sequel trilogy that I did not previously buy. I hope it's true, but that's gonna make the prices of sequel trilogy Lego sets skyrocket, because we'll never see them again. And that's the main reason I buy a lot of these sets. It's because, let's face it, we're never gonna see the Wookie Catamaran or the Twilight ever again in Lego form. It's a foolish dream to want to have one of everything of Lego Star Wars. Not one of every set, just one of every named character, one of every ship. But yeah, that's my dream. I'm sorry for getting so depressed during this. I don't know what to do anymore, guys. I really don't. Anyways, this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off and saying, have a good day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. One final little detail, just because it popped into my mind. This is my favorite variant of R2-D2. I don't like the newer variants where they made his dome like gray and stuff. So, I guess this truly should be the end of this video. Bye-bye now.